start a revolution, but didn't print enough pamphlets, so hardly anyone turned up, apart from my mum and her boyfriend, who I hate. Look, I'm really sorry guys, I really wanted to do a Korg cosplay for this, because he's my favourite part of this film, but I got sick over the weekend, and this is what you're getting. It's falling back on the Grandmaster. This movie's really funny, guys, it just is, okay? This took Thor from being the Avenger whose movies you saw out of obligation, to being the ones you really look forward to. Can we just appreciate what a feat this film is compared to Thor Dark World? Like how far we've come. The humour is amazing, the ad-libbing is mostly great, the casting's hilarious, Jeff Goldblum is really funny, to be fair. Taika Waititi is Korg though, oh my god, he has some of the best lines. The major drawback to this, the thing that really stopped this from getting into the top 10s, was the fact that everything on Asgard feels secondary. It feels very much like the B-plot, when really the film called Thor Ragnarok, about the downfall of Asgard, that should really feel like the A-plot, and it just doesn't. As soon as they get back to Asgard in the third act, yeah, it's like there's some epic cool moments, but the film really drops into humor and becomes more typical Marvel action. I also really don't like the lazy way they dispense with the Warriors 3. I always thought they should be used way more in these. In fact, just all Asgardians should be used way more. Heimdall just seems like kind of... It's nice to see a different side of Heimdall, and I wish we got to see more of him as sort of like the leader of the refugees. That's it, I just wish we spent more time on Asgard, given that once Asgard gets destroyed, spoilers, we really don't care. And I feel like we should care about Asgard getting destroyed. And that's not just the fault of this film, that's the fault of the other Thor films too, but it's compounded in this one by all the best scenes happening on Sakaar. The development of the dynamic between Thor and Loki is adorable. I really like how much they developed that relationship. This is mostly a really solid film. It's just a couple of like things, like again the third act kind of drags it down. Not that it's bad by any means. This is not one of the bad MCU finales, but it's more just typical what you'd expect from a Thor finale, with all the lightning and the cool song, rather than the quickfire humor and the wackiness and the personality that the first two acts have. But I just want to appreciate how much higher this film is compared to its other Thor films. I have not seen Love and Thunder yet. I'm hoping it's anywhere near as good as this. Fingers crossed.